Now it's time for one of our two Elimination Chamber matches of the night. Up first of the two Elimination Chambers, we have the women's one, and this will be for the Raw Women's Championship. Remember, Becky Lynch will have to put her title on the line here. And the 6 women that are in this match, out first is Naomi. And it's a miracle she's even here, to be honest. Remember that grueling victory she had against Nia Jax. Nia Jax did not seem to care about winning the match as much as she did hurting Naomi. Repeatedly smashing her head off the floor and the ring and everything else. So the fact that Naomi's even able to get into this was impressive. And she's lucky enough to get one of the chamber pods as well. Remember, there'll be 4 women who get those. Out next is Io Shirai, and she's also lucky enough to get one of the chamber pods. The order was determined at random as well. There was no, nobody got a guaranteed spot, or no one got a, whatever you want to call it, numbered spot. This is all random. So we'll see which 4 women are lucky enough to get the spots in the chamber and which 2 have to start the match. It looks like Nikki Cross is out next, and she'll also get a chamber pod. Remember, she had to qualify for this by beating Alexa Bliss in a cage match. Went from being locked in one cell to having to be locked into another. And who gets the last chamber pod? And it's going to be Toni Storm. So she's going to get the last chamber pod. So that means our champion, Becky Lynch, will have to start the match. It looks like her and Bianca Belair will be starting this match. So, interesting development here. But these are the 4 women who are lucky enough to get chamber pods. And now it's a matter of, we don't know what order they'll enter the match, but out next is our Raw Women's Champion, Becky Lynch. She didn't have to qualify for this match, obviously, since she is a champion. One of 2 belts she holds, actually, because she is one half of the women's tag titles, but those are not on the line tonight. But her Raw Women's Championship is on the line tonight. And out next is, or last I should say, is Bianca Belair. She qualified for this match as well. She'll be entering the Elimination Chamber match. So these are our 6 women. And we know Becky and Bianca will be starting to match off. Alright, here we go. Becky Lynch goes in right away for the attack. And you know Becky's going to want to try and move through this as quickly as possible, because as more women start entering the match, it becomes a lot more difficult. It's better when you're just one-on-one. And Becky goes right in for a DDT. Now remember, pinfall or submission can occur anywhere inside the chamber. And a timer, after the timer goes off, another woman will enter the match until everybody is in the match. So we'll find out shortly here who number 3 will be joining these 2 women into the match. Like I said, this was all chosen at random. So, Bianca Belair kicks Becky right back down. And the timer is going down. Let's see who we got joining. Is Becky with a nice reversal, and it looks like Nikki Cross is into this match now. Bianca Belair with the reversal. Becky kicks out. Nikki Cross smartly just kind of sitting back watching these 2 go at it. I don't blame her for that. Now Nikki Cross going in after Bianca Belair. Oh, big chop. Becky Lynch now just kind of sitting back and surveying things. I guess she figures she'll save a little energy letting these 2 fight it out. Good strategy. Ooh, a big cross body from Nikki Cross. Oh, now Nikki sees Becky and went for a clothesline, came up just short, and Becky gonna suplex her. Now Bianca Belair goes in on the attack. And ticking down, we're going to have another woman entering the match here. And it looks like Naomi is the next one. And Naomi immediately gets met with a DDT. Not sure that that's the best for her, given her situation from Raw. Oh, Becky Lynch slips out. Oh, and hits a kick to the midsection. And another DDT. Oh, and Bianca getting thrown around there at ringside. And a Beck-sploder to Naomi. Now that the ring's starting to fill up. Oh, Nikki Cross gets thrown into the chamber itself. But I'll do my best to keep up with the action. It might get a little difficult as the ring starts filling up. The chamber starts filling up. Let's see who number 5 is going to be. And it's going to be Io Shirai. So that means Toni Storm is the last woman in this match. And look at this! Io Shirai goes right in for a crossface on Naomi. Naomi rolls out of it. Becky Lynch now gets her up and hits with a scoop slam. Meanwhile, Bianca and Nikki Cross are still going at it over there on the floor. Nikki goes in for a cover and only gets a 1 count. What's Naomi thinking here? Oh, a moonsault. Naomi now in for the cover as Bianca gets sent into that pod almost. Io kicks out. And Toni Storm is now finally into this match. She's the last woman. She got to sit back and kind of relax while everybody else was... Oh, wow, Toni Storm with a big German suplex. And Bianca now getting sent into that, whatever it's called, the chamber. Now Bianca getting pinned and kicks out. Actually, did Nikki Cross break that up? I don't know. Now she's just going to work on Bianca. Becky Lynch was just kind of waiting and baited Io Shirai in. Throws her into the chamber. Oh, and now drops her hard onto the floor. Nikki Cross kicks out over there. All 6 women now are in this match. Io Shirai, oh, gets sent into that pod. And it looks like Naomi is going to be the first woman out as Toni Storm pins her. Io Shirai pushing Becky Lynch away. Becky with the reversal. Becky getting back into the ring now. It's a little dangerous out there on the floor, that's for sure. Now we got Becky and Bianca back into the ring. The two that started this match as Io Shirai gets pile driven right onto the floor. And Bianca Belair eats a Beck-sploder. The referee kind of getting in the way there. And the manhandle slam! Becky Lynch goes in for the cover. And she eliminates Bianca. Toni Storm immediately goes after the champ. And it looks like Io Shirai is out as well. Toni Storm going in for the cover. Referee, what's he doing? No, Becky Lynch kind of getting bailed out here. Toni Storm looking a little pissed off right now. The referee, I think, was just trying to make sure everyone was exiting the chamber and was not paying attention to what was happening. And Toni Storm may have gotten a break there. Or Becky Lynch, I mean. Toni Storm definitely did not get a break in that situation. And Nikki Cross rakes the eyes and throws Becky face first onto the mat. But now Toni Storm in for the attack. Backstabber on Nikki Cross. Becky Lynch a little tangled up in the ropes right now. And drop toe hold takes Becky off her feet. And Becky sidesteps Toni Storm. Nikki Cross got her up on her shoulders. Oh, nice slam. Nikki goes in for the cover. A kick out of 2. Now Toni Storm sending Nikki Cross out to the floor. And eats a German suplex from Becky Lynch, but Toni pops right back up and kick to the midsection. And a big clothesline taking Becky off of her feet. And into the cover. Now the referee decides to count. She only gets a 2 count. Nikki Cross running after Becky Lynch. Becky gonna push her away. And, oh, Toni Storm inadvertently helped Nikki Cross in that instance. Into the cover. And only a 1 count. Toni Storm inadvertently helped Nikki Cross there. Now what's Nikki thinking? Oh, a twisting neck breaker into the cover. And only a 1 count. Becky somehow kicks out. Toni Storm now sends Nikki Cross to the floor. Nothing out there but pain. And now going to send Nikki back into the ring, just tossing her around. Becky Lynch slowly back up to her feet. Oh, and Toni Storm the kick to the face, but I think Becky got her feet up, her hands up. Nikki Cross getting fired up. I don't think she was paying attention. Nice reversal, though, as she clotheslines Becky into the corner. Now she's got both women into the corner. Now she's just stomping a muddle on Toni Storm. Nikki sees everyone back up now. Becky gonna send her into the corner. And now that gets reversed. Oh, and a nice takedown from Nikki Cross. And she's got Toni Storm set up to that swinging neck breaker into the covers. Becky just stands back and watches. And now we're down to 2. Toni Storm has been eliminated. Now it's down to Becky Lynch and Nikki Cross. One of these 2 women will be your Raw Women's Champion and will be facing Paige at WrestleMania. Oh, Becky Lynch with a good reversal. Oh, wow. That was almost like a zigzag. Oh, Becky Lynch moves out of the way. Nikki Cross crashes and burns. And a manhandle slam. Becky Lynch in for the cover. And Becky Lynch is still your Raw Women's Champion. She survives the Elimination Chamber. Came down to Nikki Cross and Becky Lynch, but in the end, Becky Lynch comes out on top. The man is still your Raw Women's Champion, and she will be facing Paige at WrestleMania. Some good action here in this match. In the end, it was all Becky Lynch. She started the match off at as the one of the first 2 people in it, and comes out on top as the last woman standing. She survived the Elimination Chamber. Look, you can see how much it took out of her here. She is still your Raw Women's Champion. Now it's time for our WWE Championship match, and Samoa Joe made things a little personal with his actions here in recent weeks, from attacking Kofi Kingston and beating Xavier Woods and attacking him post-match as well. Made things personal with the New Day, obviously Big E's stable. So, I don't think WWE Champ Big E is going to be too happy about that. He makes his way out here to the ring. So in addition to wanting to retain his WWE Championship, I'm sure Big E wants to send a message to Samoa Joe. And Big E has been on a serious hot streak, and that's what led him to getting the WWE Championship. He won that Battle Royal back at Survivor Series, carried that momentum, won the title, and has held on ever since. Samoa Joe won a big triple threat match earlier this month to get this opportunity. And since then, he's made it his mission to mess with the New Day. We'll see how Big E responds. Like I said, obviously he wants to retain that WWE Championship, but he also wants to hurt Samoa Joe for what he's done to his partners. Samoa Joe, a former WWE champion. I think it was our first one actually here in Universe mode, before Rey Mysterio beat him. Samoa Joe looking to get the gold back. Both men look ready to go. Big E went to run right at him, and Samoa Joe with a good counter. Both these men had warm-up matches this past week on SmackDown. Samoa Joe fought Xavier Woods. Remember the post-match assault there. Big E fought former partner and ally Dolph Ziggler. Big E picked up the win. Both men were busted open, though. I think both men got a little more of a fight than they wanted, especially Samoa Joe. Xavier Woods came in there with some serious fire. Big E now puts the brakes on. Oh, and a big knee. Samoa Joe really rolling around in pain. As Big E drops the elbow. Some serious power in this match, too. Both men very strong. Big E sends him into the ring post shoulder first and drives the knee right into the face. Big E now focusing his attack on the head of Samoa Joe, and as I say that, goes in for a belly-to-belly. And he should have had a suplex counter against Dolph Ziggler, as many as he hit. See if he continues a similar trend to Samoa Joe, but it's a lot different trying to suplex Samoa Joe like that several times, as Joe is a larger man. And speaking of using that size, Samoa Joe puts the brakes on and rolls him back. Now Joe's getting Big E up on his shoulders. Oh, and slams him down. Joe now with the headbutt. Now picking Big E up and drops him hard in the back of his head and neck. Big E rolls out to the floor trying to create a little distance. Samoa Joe quickly follows. Big E breaks it up though. But Joe's going to send him into the barricade. And now Big E's going to send him into the barricade. And smashes him face first off of it. And a suplex onto the floor, and Joe may have caught his legs on the barricade as well, holding his lower back. Champion's advantage is on, but Big E breaks the count. Now he's going to roll back in. Gave Samoa Joe a chance to get back into the ring here. Now he's got Joe up. Oh, what a big backdrop. Joe clutching his lower back. Samoa Joe very slow to get back up now. Big E's got both arms hooked and a big suplex. And a double axe handle to the back. Samoa Joe back up to his feet and trying to pick up Big E, but Big E not going anywhere. Oh, but Samoa Joe went low and trips him up. Big E slammed face first onto the mat. Now Joe in control, shot to the back and to the front. Big E catches him though and drops him with a clothesline. Big splash from Big E. Now getting Joe up to his feet. And he's looking to end things early tonight. Big ending. Into the cover. And Joe somehow gets his shoulder up. I don't know how he did it. Somehow Joe kicks out. Samoa Joe slips out and clotheslines Big E. Joe may have found a second win here. Now a series of kicks to the face. Joe runs to the ropes. Senton crashes hard on his chest and stomach of Big E. And now a backhand. Now sends Big E into the ropes. Oh, and an atomic drop. Big E falls down to the ring. Joe with a bunch of shots and finally takes him off his feet. Joe's got him. Snap suplex. Big E caught his legs on the ropes as well. Samoa Joe pulling him back up to his feet. And another suplex taking down Big E, dropping him right in the back of his head and neck. Joe follows him to the floor. Big E puts the brakes on. Into the apron pretty hard. Samoa Joe a little slow to get back up. And Big E went to catch him for a suplex. Joe tosses him off. And Samoa Joe with a big forearm shot. Now putting Big E on the ropes. Oh, and drops him hard on the top rope. Joe setting him up. What's he thinking? Going for another suplex. Big E now with an elbow to the face. And a shot to the midsection. Big E picks him up. Big backdrop. Samoa Joe smartly rolls out to the floor. Big E trying to fire up the crowd. Joe rolls back into the ring and immediately is met with an overhead belly to belly. Big E off the ropes. And big splash. It looks like Big E was setting him up for another big ending. Samoa Joe puts the brakes on and now he's got the coquina clutch locked in. Down to the floor they go, or mat they go, I should say. Big E powers out though. Pries his arms free and headbutts Joe. Oh, hooks both arms and suplexes him hard. Joe rolls out to the apron. Samoa Joe catches him and rolls him up. Referee goes in for the cover. Big E kicks out. Big E catches him by the leg, too. Nice drag a screw takedown. And Joe with a good reversal. Big E catches him. More shots to the midsection. Big E through the ropes. Big splash. Really targeting the midsection of Samoa Joe. Got him up on his shoulders. Big ending once again. Big E, though, a little slow getting up. Is taking a lot out of him. Goes in for the cover. It gets the 3 count. Big E retains the WWE Championship. And he gets a little revenge, too, for Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods. And a hard-hitting matchup between these two. In the end, Big E comes out on top and is still your WWE Champion. Samoa Joe put up a good fight. In the end, Big E continues his hot streak and retains the WWE Championship. And it looks like he'll be our WWE Champion heading into WrestleMania. So he's got himself a date with Bobby Lashley. And that should be a good one as well. But for now, Big E can celebrate as he is still your WWE Champion.